Hi, Kyle Neddenriep here from the Indy Star. One of the teams wanted to spotlight this week, maybe a surprise team to some, Pendleton Heights. The Arabians off to a 10-2 start this season under first-year coach Jared Rhodes, and they have really played well. I've seen them a couple times, including one of their losses to Mount Vernon. Lost that game. That was back in mid-December, and then lost to Guerin Catholic the next week. But since then, it's been about over a month now. They have not lost a game since then. And a big part of their team, Cooper Sims, going to St. Francis, in my opinion, should be in the running for Indian All-Star spot, at least be in the conversation there. He's 20.6 points a game, 2.9 rebounds, and he's he can drive to the basket, he can score from the perimeter, and kind of the engine to that Pendleton Heights team. They got a really good win, 2 wins actually last week. New Pal beat them 64-59, and then the next night came back a really slow start at Shelbyville, which is an excellent team, a Class 3A top 10 team, came back and won that game 51-49. Just a tough group. I think, again, when you talk about teams that have played well this year against tough schedules, this is certainly one of them. They kind of play with a little bit of an edge to them, and after Cooper Sims, there's 5 players who average between 5.3 and 7.6 points per game, and that's always a good sign when you can get that kind of balance from different areas. Clark Emily, who's a junior, 7.6 points a game, and then Sean Singh, who I really like his game, 7.3 points, 6.8 rebounds. Not a super tall player in the interior, but just kind of a dogged, going to get after you defensive type of player. Like I said, he really rebounds. He's their top rebounder on that team. And then you got Hayden Fox, who runs the point guard for them, 3.7 assists per game. And Brent Gray, the quarterback of the football team, 6.6 points. And then and Bennett Long also about 5.3 points a game. And then they also have some size there with James Hughes, who also a good rebounder on the interior for that team. So be curious to see how Pendleton Heights, they have they've played some good teams already upcoming on the schedule. They still have, HSEs out there at the end of the month. They still have Whiteland in the middle of February. And then, of course, that sectional, will be so tough to win because of the presence of Mount Vernon and Luke Earl in that group. And they will definitely be the favorite going into that. But I think Pendleton Heights is going to be a team to watch. They seem to be a team that's kind of gelling right now, and we'll see if they can keep that up. And again, I think probably the toughest opponent Mount Vernon might have in that sectional this year, possibly along with Greenfield Central, which is playing pretty well, and Muncie Central, and Anderson too. Anderson's got talent as well. So that's always been a tough sectional, but I think definitely a team to watch moving forward will be Pendleton Heights.